So I really tried to film this video as a sit-down video, but for some reason whenever I do that, I just feel so much more awkward than if I was doing it vlog style. So I'm going to try and tell you guys how I found out I was pregnant with baby number 2, and then also kind of recap how my first trimester has been. I also forgot to say hello, welcome to my channel. My name is Chelsea and I'm 22 years old and I have a 2-year-old little boy, and just found out that I'm pregnant with baby number 2. Well, I didn't just find out. I'm 14 weeks and like 4 days, and we finally told our family. We wanted to wait to tell them until we knew what the gender was, and we just got the blood test results back, so we know the gender. I will be sharing it, but I'm gonna save that for another video, sorry. Anyway, my arm is already falling off. Okay, I think I set up my tripod to a good angle. The other angle that I just filmed the video with, like a 10-minute long video, which wasn't that bad. You can totally see my double chin the whole time. Okay, I set my camera on a tripod, so I'll try not to be awkward. But I am going to go ahead and tell you guys how I found out I was pregnant. So, with my first son, I had no idea that I was pregnant. Had no thought that I could be pregnant until the day that I found out. It was a huge surprise. And with this one, it was really kind of obvious to me the whole time and to my husband that we were pregnant before we found out. So I wanted to share those symptoms with you because I know that that's a really commonly searched and questioned thing, is what are the symptoms that can help tell me that I'm pregnant before a test came. So some of the symptoms that I had just a few days after conception were bloating, lower back pain, and cramping. So to me, I feel like, everybody shares those symptoms, but with my first pregnancy, I didn't have any of those symptoms. So I still feel like those are valid to share, and not like, oh, everybody has those symptoms, so they're kind of, why even tell about that? Anyway, and then I also want to say that my conception date is pretty spot on. It's estimated, obviously, but I'm pretty for sure about the date. So I think that the conception date is on the 11th, May 11th, and then on the 17th is whenever I started having pretty strong symptoms to where I kind of was like, okay, this isn't normal for me. I really could be pregnant. So I had those symptoms for about a week, and then I developed acne that I didn't normally have, and I was really irritable. And so I tested the week of like the 19th through the 24th and got negative tests. And then I tested on the 25th and got a positive. But I tested, the test was negative. I came back a few minutes later and it was very faintly positive, but it was positive. So with my first son, I found out that I was pregnant 7 days before I was supposed to miss my period and 7 days after conception. And I know 100% that was the conception day. So it only took 7 days, which I feel like is pretty unheard of. But whenever I tested with him, the test turned positive as soon as the pee went over it, and that didn't happen this time. So a lot of things were different. That's why I want to share kind of a comparison in pregnancies, because with my son, everything was so easy. I had no idea. And then this time I did know, and I had so many symptoms. So after I found out I was pregnant, it took about 6 weeks for me to experience any other symptoms other than the bloating, the back pain, and the cramping. And that's whenever I started noticing that I was really nauseous in the morning if I didn't eat, and then nauseous in the evening if I didn't eat, and if I didn't eat super early. So that lasted until about week 10, and then after that, it's really slowed down. I do still have to eat a bowl of cereal in the morning, but after that, I'm okay usually. The one other pretty strong symptom that I've had this whole time is migraines and headaches and neck pain. I will get a migraine or a headache every other day, and it will be over after that. I have to lay down, I have to take medicine, nothing helps, and I will have it. If I don't take medicine, I will have that headache for days. But other than that, those are really the only symptoms that I have, and that's how I found out I was pregnant with baby number 2. I'm really excited to get to share this journey with you guys. I didn't get to share it with my son because I was too shy, and I really regret that, obviously, because there's so many memories that would have been great to have on camera that I would have loved to be able to look back on. But I'm really ready to do that this time and share it with you. So I hope that you're ready to follow along with me. And if you are, go ahead and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye.